Hello guys, this is leathertoolz. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the O-ring or the gasket. Or I think this is for the O-ring. It's not a gasket. A gasket is more like a flat, and around the perimeter this is more like O-ring. So I want to show you how to replace it. For me, as you guys maybe probably know already, that I'm a very maintenance, so to say, obsessed. I like to take care of my tools, also take care of my gears and flashlights, my batteries and so on. So it's just about really maintaining my tool so that I can use it for a long time. So without a further ado, I already recommended these two flashlights quite a while ago in my channel, and I really like them because they're really high quality. But the thing is, they are not that waterproof, water resistant. So I have to make sure that these O-rings are well taken care of. So I'll show you what I mean. So these are the O-rings. Two of them have the same O-ring size. You guys can see the black one also have the same O-ring. These are SUREFIRE 6PX tactical, black one, and the yellow one is SUREFIRE G2X Pro. Yeah, so I don't know why I wrote it two times, but it's just the G2X Pro. And they both have the same O-ring, and this is what inches. This is the inner diameter, outer diameter. This is cross section. This is what it is in millimeter. I use millimeter. I found this O-ring. It's not a genuine SUREFIRE product. I heard that you could actually get it super easily replaced. You can call them or whatever. But there's a reason I do it by myself, because I want to replace this with FKM rubber. So if you don't know about FKM, these are way better application, super good rubber O-ring that is a higher temperature resistance, and also it lasts way longer than normal NBR O-rings. So these are the FKM O-rings that I found for these applications. It's not exactly this size though, but I found them that it really fits to this application, so I was very happy. FKM show hardness 75, so it's gonna be really long lasting. It's gonna provide the seal much longer. It's a wear resistance. It's really highly chemical resistance, and humidity and everything is superior than NBR. I really like the FKM, but I will. You can look it up in Google or AI stuff regarding the FKM. So I will not explain too much. Yeah, so without further too much explanation, let's go ahead and do it. You need some kind of loop though. In case I'm using this Kritox GPL 206, it's a general purpose lubricant. You can easily buy from Amazon silicone gasket lubricant or silicone oil or anything. Also stuff that you can use for your seal. You can find it easily. Doesn't have to be Kritox GPL 206. Yeah, so open this. Always try not to contaminate the lubricant too much. The reason why opening this Ziploc bag right now is just to lubricate these O-rings much better, and this is a simple trick that you could use. Yeah, so without spending too much lubricant, you can just put them in a Ziploc bag like this, and then put your two O-rings inside like this. Yeah, and then you can rub them like this. You can do it one by one also, but you can do it twice in this case. They are not too big. So in this case, you can save your lubricant. You can apply your lubricant to O-ring really overall. And let's separate them into two. I should have done it one by one. Yeah, but doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me close this. So I'm gonna apply the outside after I put them on. So exactly, so I separate them all and I just rub it, you know. So they are well looped. So with your plastic pincet, you need to gently remove the previous O-rings like this. There you go. this one as well. Yeah, this one is slightly softer, and of course, depending on your use condition, you might experience your O-ring got harder or even break during the removal. It's completely normal. Okay, so well looped. Oops. Careful not to damage your O-ring while you install them. It's a common mistake people do when they install the O-ring. They should not damage it. So I'm using this soft tip pincet to wrap it around them. There you go. One more. So I should have done it like this. So yeah, it's much easier if you already put in your groove, because now I applied it on the body. Now I have to get this thing ready and then put it on slightly on outside of this body, just to give better loop around the while it's turned around it. It doesn't have to be like a lot smeared too much, just to be around it like this. No, I'll use the clean tip. It's important not to contaminate this fresh jar of a loop. So yeah, so like this, and you're good to go. You're ready. So okay, we'll put on this battery, just freshly charged. Okay. Then another battery I have right here. So I'll just remove my club. So there you go. So boom. You go. It's super simple. I did a kind of mistake in the beginning for this, because I wasn't really looking into this group. I was looking into this camera, but still, this is how you do it. Make sure you put your thumb on over the groove while you insert your O-rings, and now you have much more premium grade O-ring around your SUREFIRE. In case of rain or splash, I don't dive with it. I don't think I will dive with it, but in case of heavier usage, this will last, and this will not leak into the water, will not leak into the flashlight. So I will protect my flashlight into getting flooded from the water. So that's the only point. Having a premium gasket always helps in a urgent, severe situation, in case you have to use your flashlight in a very rainy season, or I don't know, something in very water sports, river, because summer is coming. So that's it, guys. I'll see you guys next video. Bye bye.